Hi thinkers, welcome to the Android development course on thinkxacademy.com. In this tutorial, we are going to understand various layouts. We are going to understand linear layout. So this tutorial is really very important for all those who are actually who are actually beginners in this field of Android development, right? So it will give you an idea of how to implement a lot of design things when you're working with XML. So the first thing I'm going to do here is in the layout folder, what I'm going to do here is click new and layout resource file, and I'm just going to create a test resource file which you can see here, and we will be doing all the testing work here, right? So I'm just going to test out with some different parameters and different layouts. So initially you can see it has a constraint layout. We are not going to use constraint layout. So let's first start with the linear layout, right? So the linear layout is written like this. If you will start typing linear layout, it will show you a suggestion linear layout. Just hit enter, and then what you need to do is just get a closing tag of this linear layout. Now every layout in this in Android Studio, whenever you will create a new layout, you will have to write some specific parameters here to specify the width and height of the layout is very important, and it is required. So if I will type WI, it will automatically show me a suggestion here which is layout underscore width, and it also shows here that it is required, right? So I'm also going to share with you a lot of tips on how to optimize your productivity when you are working with the XML design pattern, right? So we have width here, so no need to type Android layout width, just write WI and it will show you here. Double click and you can see it automatically completes this Android layout width. Now there are two parameters in layout width. One is the wrap content, the second one is the match parent, right? So let's understand the difference between two. When we use match parent, what it is going to do is it is going to set the width of this whole linear layout to the whole screen of the app, right? So if you can see, this is the whole app, so the layout will have a width of this whole screen. If I will do wrap content, which means that all the elements which I'm going to create in this layout, it is going to wrap the width around it, right? So we will understand it more clearly when we will include some elements inside of this linear layout. So here let's make this as match parent, and then what I'm going to do here is we will also require one more important parameter, which is the layout height. So just type HE and you can see that it shows layout height, and here also we are going to say match parent, right? So if you want to see how the linear layout is looking, we can actually write the background. So it's very important to understand that you do not need to memorize these parameters like layout width, height, background. You just need to use your simple common sense, and once you will be able to know that, you will know that for this specific purpose we can use this tag, right? So for background, just type background and you can see a lot of suggestions. We will hit this one, right? Now what I want to do is I want to specify the color. The way to do is we can provide the hexadecimal code, right? So 6 times F will give us white. Now this is an important trick when you're working with colors. You do not need to remember all the hexadecimal codes. Just type hashtag and 6 times F, and you will see a small icon here, right? Just click this icon and now you can choose any color you want to according to you, right? You can do that very easily. So here I have chosen this one, and now you can see that the linear layout is actually stretching to the whole app screen. So it's because the width and height is actually matching the parent, right? So the height of this linear layout is actually match parent, which means it is going to match the height of the whole screen. Now important part is let's include some text views, right? A text view represents a very simple text, right? So if you want to write the text, you can include a text view, and it is a single view, so it has a closing tag. Remember that the closing tag is actually a slash, a backslash here. So in linear layout, we do not have a closing tag here because these are the views that we are going to insert inside this layout. So this one is the closing tag. Now here we have to specify the width and height, right? So it's a text view, so what I want to do is I want to wrap the content. I want to make sure that this view has a width which will wrap the content, right? So we will see what exactly this will do. So here also I will do wrap content. Now let's say you want to insert some text inside of this. So again we will use common sense. We will just write text and you will see some options here. Align some text, or if you want to give some color to the text, you can do that, but we are going to use Android text. Now here I will just type hello world, right? Or let's say, because we are actually creating an e-commerce app, I will write here that inside of this element let's say we are actually trying to sell our iPhone 12 256 GB, right? So we are actually creating an e-commerce application. So what we are going to do is we are going to create an element here, right, an entry here which will show the item name and price and seller and all those stuff, right? So I'm just going to copy this thing, right? So I will copy this text view and I'm going to create two more text views here. Now here I have iPhone 12 256 gigabytes. Now let's write the price of this one. I think it will be, let's say, $1,000, right? So I'm going to write here that its cost is $1,000 and the seller is actually Apple, right? So now you can see that we have written three text views, and now you can see here inside of this whole screen here that we have iPhone 12 256 GB here, then we have $1,000, and then we have Apple, right? So this is a linear layout with orientation is horizontal. Linear layout basically means that the elements inside of the linear layout are arranged in linear fashion, which means that they are actually going to first this text view will show and then the next text view will show, and it goes linearly, right? So we have two different orientations. We can align them horizontally, right, one after the another, or we can use vertical orientation. For that, again, we will use our common sense, and I will just write orientation. So when I type ORI, it will show me in the suggestion Android orientation, and here we have two more options, right? So I will choose the vertical one, and you can see as I choose vertical one, the text here has changed, right? So let me zoom in so that you will be able to see that clearly, right? So you can see this, that the elements are now arranged in a vertical fashion instead of a horizontal fashion. Now this text view, which is this one, you can see that it has a width and height which is wrapping the content, right? So that's why we use wrap content. So it will wrap the content inside of the text view, right? And that's the same thing which is happening here and here also. You can see a little tiny box here which is surrounding here, which is actually the text view. So if I will write this one, if I will change the width of this one as match parent, all right, so the width is match parent, you can see now this box is actually stretched to the whole width, right, which we do not want here, but in some cases we want that this should go till the end, right? Now I will show some more tags that you can use, and then you will be able to use them a lot in your when you are trying to write some design, right? So let's say I want to align this text at the center of this text view. So first what I do is I can just simply write here text alignment, right? So here you can see I will write text, and you can see an option here, text alignment, right? So Android development is very easy. You just need to understand what you want to achieve and just try writing out here, and all the options are already available here, right? So there is a text end text end, there is a text start, and there is center. So if I will select center, you can see now Apple is actually in the center. So let's minimize, and you can see that it is at the center. Similarly, I can use text end to make sure that it goes to the end of the alignment, right? So what will happen if I change this width to match parent? Sorry, I will make it as wrap content, right? So since it is wrap content, text alignment is useless because it is going to wrap around the width, right? So let's say we want to, this is our linear layout. Linear layout is covering the whole screen. Now let's say I want to align this text view by wrapping the content, but I want to align it at the center, right? So for that purpose, we cannot use the text align because text alignment is used to align the text inside the text view. But now we want to align the whole text view inside of the linear layout. For that purpose, we can use layout gravity. So I will just type GRA and it will show me layout gravity or Android gravity. We will select layout gravity. It will show me some option, and when I will hit center, now you can see that this whole text view is moved to the center of the screen, right? So very important thing, text alignment and layout gravity, how they are different, right? We have achieved the same thing, but they are actually different. For text alignment, we are actually trying to align the text according to the text view, but now we are actually moving the whole text view at the center of the linear layout. All right, so this is actually a linear layout. That's all, everything about linear layout. Now what if I say I want to create an image here, right? So I want to show an image here. For that, what I'm going to do is, I've already downloaded an image from the browser. So here I have on the desktop images.jpeg, right? This image. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this image and I'm going to paste it inside the drawable folder, right? So you can see that there is an image, images.jpeg. So this is the image. Now let's see how we can show it in here. For that, we are going to use another view, which is the image view. The height and width of this view, we can set it to wrap content if we want to show the original dimensions of the image, right? Now we will also have to specify the source of the image. Again, we are going to use our common sense, and I will write SR, and here you can see it shows Android source, right? So just double click on here, and now it will already show you a lot of suggestions here. On the top, it is actually showing drawable/images. I will double click on it, and now you can see our image is actually showing up in the activity with the original dimensions. Since it is a big image, I just want to make it smaller, right? So I'm going to specify some other width and height. So if I want a square image, I can check the height and width as equal. So let's take 90 dp as the width, and height is also 90 dp, right? So now you can see this is our actual view. So let's make it 100 so that it will be a little bit bigger. All right, so now we have this linear layout, and you can see all the elements are arranged in this fashion.